Most people think slow decisions are careful decisions. They are not. They are fear disguised as logic. The wealthy don't decide faster because they are smarter. They decide faster because they've removed psychological friction. While most people wait for certainty, the rich move with incomplete information. Not recklessly, but deliberately. And once you understand how they think about decisions, you realize speed is not the advantage. Clarity is. Most people delay decisions because they ask the wrong questions. What if this fails? What will people think? What's the safest option? These questions create psychological barriers. They expand uncertainty instead of reducing it. The wealthy ask fewer questions, but better ones. What's the asymmetric risk? What's the downside I can survive? What's the upside if I'm right? When downside is kept, decisions accelerate. You don't need perfect information. You need acceptable exposure. Most people confuse risk with emotion. Fear feels like danger, so they stop. But fear is internal. Risk is structural. The wealthy separate the two. They evaluate risk on paper. Numbers, time, capital, not feelings. They ask how much capital velocity is at stake, how fast money moves once committed, and whether the system compounds over time. Emotion slows decisions. Structure speeds them up. This is why wealth looks decisive, and poverty looks hesitant. When you rely only on effort, every decision feels heavy. If you choose wrong, you pay with time. The wealthy design leverage into their lives. Leverage over people. Leverage over systems. Leverage over capital. With leverage, one decision can outperform 1,000 small ones. This reduces decision fatigue. They are not deciding faster because they rush. They are deciding faster because fewer decisions matter. Most people drown in low-impact choices. The wealthy focus on high-leverage moves. Poor decisions can be reversed. Time cannot. The wealthy understand this early. They don't wait for perfect timing. They create time advantage. A decision made early compounds longer, even if it's imperfect. Waiting for certainty kills compounding. This is why rich people move before they feel ready. They understand momentum is a force, and hesitation erodes it. The wealthy are not fearless. They are emotionally neutral. They don't romanticize decisions. They don't personalize outcomes. A bad decision isn't a failure. It's data. This detachment removes ego from the process. Most people delay because they fear being wrong. The wealthy move because they know being wrong is survivable. They design decisions so mistakes are cheap, and lessons are expensive. When you trust your process, you trust yourself. Each decision reinforces identity. The wealthy don't revisit every choice emotionally. They commit. They observe. They adjust. This internal compounding builds confidence quietly. Confidence reduces friction. Friction slows life. Most people outsource confidence to outcomes. The wealthy build it from repetition. The rich don't chase speed. They remove what slows them down. Fear, ego, low leverage thinking. Once those are gone, decisions become simple. Not easy. Simple. You stop waiting for permission. You stop overvaluing opinions. You stop mistaking hesitation for intelligence. You realize most decisions are reversible, but time isn't. So you move. Calmly. Deliberately. Because wealth isn't built by those who think the longest. It's built by those who decide. Learn. And let compounding do the rest. Quietly. Over time. If this video added value, consider subscribing for more content on wealth, mindset, and long-term thinking. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.